Hello, welcome to Vintage Cookbooks and Crafts. My name is Barbara and I have collected cookbooks for over 50 years. In today's video, you will see me make 3 different dishes out of this 1968 cookbook titled The Complete Book of Quick and Easy Recipes. And this was one of the first cookbooks I had as a newlywed. Quick and easy dishes, favorite recipes of home economics teachers. They are really quick and easy recipes, and you will see the 3 that I've chosen to put on this video. So come along, let's go to the kitchen. In this pan over here, I toasted some sesame seeds. That's supposed to be sprinkled on top when it's done. To toast sesame seeds, you use a dry frying pan. Or you can bake them in the oven too if you're doing quite a few of them. But you just toast them and stir them until they're to the color that you would like. I just have them just slightly toasted. They're very light. So I'm going to take this off this burner and put it on a pad here until we're ready for it. The amount of ingredients in the recipe is for only 2 servings, and I want to make more, so I'm doubling the recipe. So this is 2 tablespoons of oil. And then in here, I have my meat already marinated. So in the oil, I'm going to brown this meat. Pretty spitty, so be careful because of the marinade. Stir the meat until it's browned. Got to put my apron on today. I'm going to be all splattered up. Just tossing and stirring the meat until it's brown. So the recipe calls for 3/4 pound of beef, lean beef steak. This is sirloin tip, but I'm doubling it, so this is 1.5 pounds. It only takes about 5 minutes. And now I'm going to add broccoli florets. And it called for 3/4 pound of broccoli. This was 2 bunches, and it says only use the floret part and not the stems. So we're going to cook this until the broccoli is tender. In here I have 1/4 cup of cold water and 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. Whoops, man overboard. Oops, my garlic is getting away. And now I just sprinkle the toasted sesames on the top. And over here I have some rice, and I will plate it up. And there we have beef with broccoli. The recipe for mock filet mignon calls for 1 pound of ground chuck, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 4 slices of bacon. Combine chuck, salt, and pepper. Shape into 4 patties. Wrap each patty with bacon, secure with a toothpick. Broil on one side, turn, broil on the other side. Serve hot. Yields 4. So I'm just mixing in this salt and pepper. Okay. Now I gotta divide it in 4. I'm going to try to make it into a little bit of a log that's evenly shaped, and then I'll cut it in 4ths. Okay, now I need my bacon. All right. Wrap the outer edge with the slice of bacon. Put in a toothpick. Put it on the broiler pan. This bacon is pretty wide. Maybe I should have made the patties a little wider. They'll be fine. Okay, now I want to put these in to the broiler. When they're done on one side, I will take them out and flip them. And then when they're done, I'll let you see what they look like. And here are the patties out of the broiler. Mock filet mignon. And it was very quick and easy to make. For the salmon loaf, you need 1 can of cream of celery soup, it says 1 pound can of salmon, but nowadays they're only just under 15 ounces. A tablespoon of real lemon, and 1.5 cups of cracker crumbs or 2 cups of prepared breadcrumbs. Put the salmon in the bowl. My mother never took off the skin or removed the bones, but I, for one, do not like them in there, so I remove the skin and the bones. My mother always says, eat that, that's good for you, it's calcium, those bones are fine. Nope. That's why my sister refuses to eat salmon to this day. So I remove the skin. And I open it up, and you can see the backbone is right down the center. You just pry that out of there if you don't want to have it in there. Some people do, some people don't. It's just a personal preference. My preference is not to have it. Okay, I gotta wash my hands here. Okay, we need 1 can of cream of celery soup. It says add soup to salmon. My glasses aren't focusing in here. I have to move this over. Okay. It says add soup to salmon, add real lemon and crackers, shape into loaf, bake at 350 degrees, that's Fahrenheit, for 45 minutes. I'm going to get a fork. That seems to break it up better. I like to mash the salmon with a fork so the flavor goes all the way through the loaf instead of having chunks here and there. When I was a newlywed, I got married at 18. And so I really didn't know how to cook. And I worked in one factory, which was a couple blocks from our house. And my husband worked 5 miles out of town at a foundry. So I would get home first and I would make dinner. And this book with these easy recipes was just up a newlywed's alley because they were so simple and so quick. A tablespoon of real lemon juice. Oh, goodness. Don't squeeze the bottle. Wow. I didn't fill that tablespoon all the way up because you saw how it shot lemon out when you squeezed the bottle. Now the cracker crumbs. And this was 1 sleeve of crackers, of saltine crackers. It says you can use 1.5 cups of cracker crumbs or 2 cups of prepared, which is your dried breadcrumbs that you buy in the store. 2 cups of breadcrumbs. Oh, my cracker crumbs out of there. There. So we just mix this up. And here is my loaf pan. Give it one more stir. Make sure I got all the lemon blended in there. Okay. It says shape into a loaf and bake at 350 for 45 minutes. Well, I always put it in a loaf pan, but if they say you can shape it into a loaf, I suppose you could put it in any baking pan and just shape it. There. Now I'm going to put it into the oven, and I will be back after it's done. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, here's the salmon loaf out of the oven. Let me slice it so you can see. I hope you enjoyed these quick and easy dishes, and try one or all 3, and please like and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.